Hello, everybody. We are live early with more Strange Antiquities. Why? Because I wanted to. Because I want to play the game. We're just going to dive right in. Get back. What day are we on? 11? Day 11. I do not remember what we were working on. An Umbra. I'm doing my patience. Slipped my mind, but then I remember there's one right here in Strange Antiquity. Locked behind ethereal key. Yeah, okay. So this was the puzzle we were at. Because I don't know what that means. What's an ethereal key? Is it back? Is it something that's back here? We did this thing. And now I can't get that out. Like that thing. One of us. Sharkfighter 9000, thank you for 15 months with Prime. I can't get that back out, so it feels like this is done. I mean, we can now access this, but that's not what we were. That's not what we need. Ethereal key. So, like, we have a piece of paper that's part of a puzzle, but we don't have the rest. So I don't know what's going on there. We got maps to different locations. We've got this thing where we can place stuff on it and it will open up access to other, like, locked places in the, like, secret hidey holes. So white skies to turn black and the subject become deeply disoriented. They produce a noctic field. Okay. But an ethereal key. Oh. Ethereal key is designed to be hidden from prying eyes. When activated by moving the object in a circular motion, it is revealed by its gemstone of light. These are rare items not generally known about outside of thaumic circles. Gemstones of the night power the concealment. So I need a gemstone of light. It's like a sunstone, so amber. Okay, we're looking for amber. Okay, I would assume if it's like that. Holy shoot. It did the thing, folks. It did the thing. Oh my god. Oh my god, this game. Okay, I'm out of space. I'm out of space for known quantities. Oh no. Now we've got access to more things. She wants an On. Inner perception. I kind of want to inner perception. Should feel give off something. I would think. Drain of energy as I handle that object. That's what we're looking for, right? Maybe. Mental fog. Maybe. Linseed oil, I'm guessing. Maybe, is this it? No. Okay. Okay, well, that rule won out. Bone and clay. Nothing. Bone. Oh. What is that? What does that symbol do? I guess the symbol makes my head swim. Maybe it's this? Nope. Nope. Okay. Well, I suck. All right. No, we're fine. Engraved, lots of engraved symbols. Symbols. That's limestone. So that's back to the symbology book. Paralysis. That's paralysis. Not this one, though. Oh, they produce a noctic field. Did we? Dang it. Shoot. This is big circle, medium circle, tiny circle. That was like this. Is that knocked in? Oh, the tiny circle is way down at the bottom. Like that. Like that. Right? Big circle, little circle. Where? Yeah. Okay, so we're looking for something that does this field. Spiral field. Yeah, I mean, that one does it. Anything else? Oh, shit. So does that one. Dang it. This isn't okay if they all do it. Ooh, unhelpful that they all do it. Oh my god. Oh, that one doesn't even produce a field at all. Oh, that's definitely not it. Alright. That doesn't do anything. That's interesting. Don't, We're gonna freak ourselves out here in a minute. If we're not careful. Intellect. So we might be looking for like weakness? Just a down triangle or confusion? This is, I mean, these are, it's kind of like both of those. Really? Really, game? I want to be able to move this out of the way so I can see. So weakness is, yeah, the line with the down arrow, and the confusion is the, that's both of these. That's it. Okay. Umbra. Okay. And now we have a pit. The 3 different elements that make up a pit allegedly represent the earth, the sun, and death. Well, that's nice. Predict iron economic. These energies balance in such a way that the objects do not produce a recognizable thaumic field. Well, yeah. Okay. The directed emit powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid rock. That could be useful. Alright, well, I was moving stuff over here as we discovered it, but now we've run out of room. So, things are just staying put now. Hey, Xenobite. Hello, Delkin and J-Dog, sorry. Pet the cat. So we've opened up some more stuff. Okay. You. I know you from somewhere. Oh, God. Yeah. I don't know why, but this shop is important somehow. Yeah, we kind of cut her memories out of her head. I know I'm not making much sense. It's okay. Never been myself. I'll leave you be. Yeah. Well, what you get for behaving badly, I guess. I don't know. We kind of gave her like a stomach lobotomy. And some poor soul washed up on the lakeshore. An older lady by the sounds of it. Okay. Drowned. That's not the worst of it? It isn't? Tries rolling back just like those others. Taking a chance with the water around here? Bones card? Oh. Fortnite's oh, Witherins, that's right. Those were the Methers. I don't know if we found a Bones card. I thought something was a Bones card, and it turned out to be a Mether. Small item known as a Bones card can be placed in any liquid to render it safe to drink. Eccentric the Meek was well known to be terrified of being poisoned, so his drank from the same goblet and always placed a Bones card inside. He was stabbed to death in 1203. Objects bear the mark of the antidote. So it's going to be something smaller. It goes in the drink, and it looks like antidote. Do we have like a... I mean, so I would assume it's not going to have this mark on it. Right? But it might have like protection or life. Probably not urine. Probably not. Maybe rebirth? I don't think so. I think that's a different thing. Okay. What are they? Yeah, it's not going to be something like... Those seem too big. I don't have a lot of options here is the problem. Because we already know what all these things are. It's just those two, and it's not those. I don't believe it's that. These seem too big. It could be that ring. Why is it on the hand? What about this thing? Let's go in with the down. Or the diamond. It should be diamond. Diamond with a plus. That's right. It's the opposite of poison. That's got to be it, right? Like the inverse sign of poison would be cure. Yeah. Okay. Can be inferred that this is the mark of the antidote. Sure. Okay. I'm afraid I can't pay you. Get the out. No, we got plenty of these in the back. It's all good. Trade me for some. Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess I needed a hand running the shop, but I wasn't literally meaning get me a hand. Yeah, now we can high-five each other. Chills my blood to hold it. Oh. Hold. Okay, interesting. Let's see what kind of nightmares I have tonight. The rider was lucky. He made it to Back Barrow and found refuge there and was nursed back to health. He would later discover his left eye was permanently blackened, like his partner's had been. I'm wondering if this is the guy that's come in with the eye patch. What the hell? Okay, it's a sun. Oh, good, nice. A little sun and moon action. To my left the day, to my right the night. Feels like the crypt again. Let's that feels like a crypty thing. Yes. So left day, right night. So we want right here. Find the row of 3 tombs in the upper levels of the catacombs. The cool darkness is strangely calming at times down here, and I sit for a while in quiet contemplation. When I rouse from my thoughts, I look down at my feet and find an item there. Had it been there all along? I never noticed it when I sat down. Is it? Oh. Sure. What the hell is that symbol? Deception? Deception, huh? Okay. You're gonna go here. We should put these together. Yeah. There. That's better. That's good. All right. Ready? Are we ready? Yeah. All right. Mail time. We're hearing a worrying rumor about Verona Green. They're saying she drowned in the lake. Oh, that's who drowned. Oh. Whoops. According to family legend, an ancestor of mine hid an item of thaumic significance in his burial chamber. It has never been found, but not for lack of trying. I attempted to search for it myself until I learned that it was in the catacombs in a place known as the Hall of Shields. Perhaps it's better to leave it to those who know what they're doing. Or me. I mean, for me, it's this. And we need that shroud or whatever. Because when we go here, yeah, we need the thing that protects us from the wandering shroud, and we don't have it. Or no, it's the wandering shroud that actually protects us. That's what it is. Yeah. But we don't have one. It was supposed to be in the spirit vault, but it wasn't. Yeah. Okay. So that's going to have to go down here. Into clues to be figured out later, because I don't know how to get a wandering shroud now. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about the tattoos, because that was a bad choice. So we'll go with dark brambles. I started to clear them to get a better look at the inscription. I wasn't as careful as I should have been. The thorns were thick and menacing, and I scratched my arm on them. Not felt well since. Please help me. Oh, boy. And we don't know. Oh, Jesus. When you start getting into the, like, question mark. Okay. Maybe Blackheart? Veins? Are those veins? Yeah. I'm thinking we're dealing with Blackheart. Skin is pale and cold to touch. Veins stand out darkly on the body. Maybe. Those could be veins, right? A lamb siphon. Used to reverse the effects of the Black Heart curse, a skilled hand is required to perform the procedure, drawing the curse from the body over the course of several hours. The instrument is made using the dried seed pod of a sheep snap plant. Oh, yeah, we got this. It's right here. Truth's conduit. These items are used by tricksters and swindlers to distort and deceive. They do not warrant the designation of dark article that some want to apply to them, but they can be and have been used maliciously. The gentle sound they produce anchors the mind as the spell is woven, combining symbology with a deeper, more primitive power. What? Huh. I don't think we have anything that produces a gentle sound. Maybe we don't have one of those yet? Alright. I'm sorry, what? You don't know me, but it's time I introduce myself. I'm the curator of the Museum of History here in Undermere. Eli and I have a complicated relationship. Don't all siblings? Oh, Jesus, I didn't need two of you. I don't tend to come by the shop much anymore, but I heard he had left town for a few days. I wanted to bring him this, but I know he'd only turn me away without even looking at me. I don't know what that is. That's our last interesting person. This is Verona. Oh, that's Rebecca Rose. This is Verona. Yes, so she's apparently dead. So yeah, we saw her on day 9. It's in the earth and the water, and it's spreading. She was going to the catacombs. The sextrum. Giggity. What do we got going on here? It takes great effort to tear my eyes away. Okay. Well, that's... I'm gonna go over here for now. Yeah, cat's back. I think she's dead. She's stuck in a mystery so don't disappear for days at a time. Another clue in the journal. I'm able to make some kind of reference to a vault of some... 3 resonant objects. Lightest first, heaviest last. That's unhelpful. So it goes... I mean... It's gotta have to do... It's with this. Like 3 things that resonate. Light, medium, heavy, but... That was an unhelpful... Blue at the moment? At the moment. 1 second. Hey, Traylon. Hopefully those clues start adding up. Kind of frightened when they brought the body of that poor drowned woman to me with those lifeless black eyes. Thought for sure it was Verona at first. Oh, okay, so she's not dead. She does look like her. We're quite certain it's the lady from Hawkshead who went missing a few days ago. Okay. One thing I can't get out of my head, though. Why would she try and swim across the lake? In the meantime, Verona's still missing. I don't like to use atomic needles as a rule, but the circumstances are beyond the rule book. We need answers. Sure. Remind me which ones that is again. Back to the book. Dunno. Great. Each of the minds that recently deceased to give an impression of their thoughts before they died. The weight of these tall items decreases when heated. Oh. No, I thought we found... Yeah. So why is it not marked in the book? So we have this. Interesting. But we have this. Why? Yeah. Loam. Sometimes called the hand of Jupiter. Jupiter? He's got paws, not hands, or a fire palm. A loam is an item with enticing power. You can reverse the signs of aging, but anyone who's played that game knows that it can only last so long before time catches up, and when it does, it often hits harder. Yeah, okay. Let me see. I want to see the art on the event. Huh. Huh. I mean, that doesn't really... I guess this, maybe? That might be the loan. People are afraid. I wonder why. It's too late for them. This is why they're afraid. You keep talking shit like this. They're of no use to us. You might be. Prove yourself and perhaps Holgar will deem you worth saving. Get the out of my shop. You're an object to study my restless congregation. Remind them why I'm the one to lead us through this turbulent time. Respect strength and power above all else. Morgan's Folly or Fortnance. So do we want to... Fortnance is the one that makes you stronger. Morgan's Folly is not. Trance like state anyone cast their eye upon it, making them open to suggestibility. Caution should be taken against unwillingly looking upon the hidden symbol for too long. So we can give her something that allows her to like hypnotize people. I was hoping we could undermine her, but that's so. I guess we're gonna do the Fortnance. Tormund's Bane. These can be rolled along the tongue. Excuse me? Your Tormund's paralysis or warn about the neck to protect against the curse. Most times a ward against the curses, they emit a diurnic field pattern. That's going to be this one up here. I'm pretty sure that's that. Pretty sure. Ryder's partner was less fortunate. They found his frozen body a week later. Whoopsie. I am marked by Jupiter. Somebody with a cat scratch? Hold on. I just realized this did not update. Ordnance now should be green. Okay. Jupiter. Maybe the two. This is. I am marked by Jupiter. I mean, of course, it could mean the planet, but hold on. Where's my book? Where's my book of symbols? There's a Jupiter, right? Isn't there? Yeah, wait. Jupiter. And so, like the 221 or 4? Is that supposed to be a 21 or like a 2 or 4? I don't know. It looks like a 2 with a 1, but then this also looks like a 4. Okay, so we need this kind of thing going on. Which, again, feels like more like this. No. Okay. Here we come. Oh, yeah, here we go. It's this one. Well, that was straightforward. Just looked in the wrong place. The mark of Jupiter on my map leads me to a square room on the ground floor. Other than an intriguing torn note, there doesn't seem to be anything of interest until I notice that the bookshelf is mounted on a runner. It can slide to one side. I push it and it glides easily, revealing a hidden recess in the wall behind it. Oh, so we got a snack. We get a snack. And we get this. Which should go with this. Yeah. Castle vaults are blocked by a diurnic seal. It can be opened by any object made from silver or gold that produces a diurnic field. Okay. Silver and gold. This one. So medium circle, big circle with a little circle, diamond at the bottom. So that means like this. So it's the... Okay. Okay. So, silver or gold? And wasn't this... That's gold and bronze. Maybe it's... Maybe it is. Nope, that's the basketball one. Nope. Nope. This doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's weird. What's this made of? No, that's bronze. Can we, I mean, can we literally take anything? We've got lots of things there. Gold. That would work. The vaults. Vaults are blocked by a large iron door. It has no handle or keyhole, and it is not given the slightest when I push against it. I realize it has been domically sealed, but that's not much help. It's not clear what I need to open it. Well, I just need this. I need this. And I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to go boom. Nope. Okay, so that's not what I wanted. I said any object made from silver or gold. Well, it wasn't made completely from silver or gold. Maybe that's the problem. Moonstone Guardian is all gold. Except for the stone. Nice. Door slides open without a sound, as though it had been kept well oiled over the years. I ended up finding a large natural cavern that extends into the rock beneath the castle. Somewhat disappointingly, the walls are lined with racks of whiskey bottles instead of the rows of artifacts that I was picturing. Look. Look. When I show Edmund, he is delighted and he spends some time examining the dusty shelves. Not long before he makes a find that I'm surprised I missed. I turn to the shop with a spring in my step and a curious item that demands further study. Oh. Iron with bronze. Okay. This looks like it would fit in something. Sharp edges. Engraved symbols. Smell like anything. Doesn't feel like anything. Okay. Let's put this over here. What is this? This can go. Nope, nope. I wanted that open. Need to get to this. Go in there now. The Bishop Square is a simple tool of my great-great-grandfather's devising, loosely based on a briar's disc. By all accounts, he was an impressive man, but it would seem his mind began to fail him at the end. Perhaps he spent too long studying his Zia? He imagined invisible enemies coming to steal away his most prized possessions, so he began hiding them about the castle, noting their locations in a code that only he understood. Is this thing the Bishop Square? That's on a Briar's disc. Do we know what a Briar's... I know Briar's ice cream, but... No, we don't have anything on a Briar's disc. So... do we use... One of us! One of us! One of us! One of us! Shakira, thank you for 53 months. Here too, no less. Much appreciated. Alright, we like lining up symbols, maybe? Trying to find like an overlap? I don't know. This one came close, but I need to understand these. I need to understand these symbols first. This is a problem the game has, where I can't look at the two things at the same time. So then I gotta take a picture. Make sure it'll last longer. Okay. Nothing here. Don't think it's any of those. No. Oh, okay. Autumn, spring, summer, winter. So summer, winter, spring, autumn. So summer's at the top, spring's on the left. Summer's at the top, spring's on the left. Mars in winter, rising in summer. Where's Mars? Mars. Okay. Arrow to the top right. Mars in winter. Rising in summer. Smells and sound of cooking greet me as I enter the castle kitchens. I feel a little foolish as I try to avoid the cook's glares while following the clues left to me by a mad old man. What was I thinking? I'm not going to find anything here, and yet on the exact spot where the map leads me, there is something. A floorboard that has been cut and replaced. With a little difficulty, I lift it up and feel around in the cavity below before my fingers grasp something hard. Oh my. It was a hard little man. Hidden knowledge. Use the Bishop Square achievement. All right. Mark. It just wants to hug you. Just wants to hug. A black substance. Soot, perhaps? Oh, interesting. Hard and cool. Kind of like, no. Chalky black residue that coats my fingertips. Okay. Yeah, I don't like all those symbols on it. Okay. I'm going to put this over here. We're going to come back. What else we got going on? That was the main note here. I think that was really what this first initial offering was going to give us. And we got to wait for more clues, potentially. Oh, nope, didn't like that. Okay. Well, we'll leave this down here. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about our snack. Bronze, okay, and a black gemstone. Okay. Forgot about the snack. All right, Jupiter, what do you think? Ding. Can't say too much. It has fallen to me to carry a secret that people would kill for. People have killed for. Is it a recipe for delicious pumpkin pie? It's a lot of weight to carry around in my head, and it's getting harder to bear around certain family members. It occurred to me that it would be safer in an ecumenical. Okay. What the hell is that? Receptacle commonly featuring a memento mori that acts as an aid to recollection. Memory cannot reside in both the mind and the ecumenical at the same time, and it cannot be stored indefinitely. Memory has been left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. An empty ecumenical, on the other hand, is an ominous presence, pulling at the threads of one's mind. We heard that. Or we felt that. What did that come off of? What was this? Oh my. I didn't know it did that. Okay. Hey, Caliban. Welcome. Was it this? No. This one did some. This was focus. Here's your island. Drained of energy. Okay. Alright, so not those. Pleasant sensation. Fills my blood. Makes my head swim. Is that where we're going? What is the diamond on top of another diamond? Hypnosis, that's right. So death is this kind of thing. Do we have anything? Oh, that's a witherance. Everything over here is labeled. It's the only one that's sure. And this is rebirth, so I don't think that's it. Okay. Yeah, that's it. It's the box. The box. It's got the hourglass. And it would look, a box would hold something, right? Alright, shadow anchor. Shadow anchor is sometimes used in the practice of shadow casting. To projecting one's presence outside of the body. Without an anchor, minds have known to become lost. Shadow anchor designs can vary greatly. Some prefer pendants, whereas others prefer to clutch a totem in their hand. Some make use of symbology, where others use gemstones. This isn't helpful. They always produce a field from the individual branch. Oops, I have to open back up. Down here. So it's going to be one of these fields. Okay. So, what again? Dude. Every time. Every time. Shadow anchor. Pendants or totems? It could be, so it could be like, it could be any of like these things. It could be totems. It could be, well, worry about it later. People are getting restless. Followers of Holgarm marching through the streets with that crazed priest at their head. Man, sorry about that. Not long ago, that sort of behavior wouldn't have been tolerated under Mir. Now there are people joining in. Yeah, look, I wasn't given a really good choice there. In answer to your question, yes, it is possible to capture a wandering shroud. Good. North of town, if you follow a little stream up through the woods, you'll come out on a hilltop that was clearly of some significance. Not uncommon to see wandering shrouds there. Be patient, be still, and they will come. Your friend, Barton. So, north of town, stream through the woods to a hilltop. North of town. Is this maybe the Barrows? After a pleasant walk along the back, I reach a series of grassy mounds. The Barrows. Whoever's buried them must have been pouring their time. Time to collect what I've come for. I'll need to be prepared. This is what I wanted. What I want? I want a spirit vault. Yes. I sit and wait quietly and patiently. Ooh, got an achievement for that. I'm not certain exactly what I'm looking for. For some time, nothing happens. And then, long after my mind has drifted towards a warm fire and a hearty supper, I notice a movement in the corner of my eye. A strange thin mist has formed near one of the barrows. It seems to produce a sort of dark light. Contradiction that my eyes have trouble perceiving clearly. The ethereal creature, for surely this is a creature of some kind, ambles towards the vault that I have left out for this purpose, and I daren't breathe as it slowly nestles itself within the receptacle. Alright. This can be changed. Green. We did it. We did it. We did it, folks. Yay! We did it. Alright. And that then lets us, well, first off, we can come down here. And we get rid of that. We can go up there. Yeah. But then we can go in here. We can go to here. And we can click on this. And now we can use a wandering shroud. I breathe deeply from the spirit vault and it clears my mind. I don't care to linger too long down here, but I forge on until I reach the unmistakable Hall of Shields. A stone sarcophagus sits on a raised portion of rock in the center of the cavern. Hold the torch close to better see the inscription on the side of the tomb. It reads, "The sun's light will reveal my gift." Mystified, I cast my eye up to the walls of the cavern and search the shield for some other clue, but nothing stands out. Huh. Do we have something that casts sunlight? Sunbond? Yes. Sunbond. Okay, so where's my sunbond? That's it. All right. The sunbond banishes the darkness in an instant, half blinding my gloom-adjusted eyes and bringing summer's warmth to the cold cavern. Blinking and squinting, I notice that one of the shields in particular is glowing in the bright light. I reach up and pull the shield down to reveal a small cavity hewn into the rock behind it. Inside is a blood-red urn. Oh, more snack. More snack. But blood-red snack. I find it unsettling. The eyes seem to pierce my soul. Oh, okay. Warm and smooth. Is it warm? Red clay and small green gemstones. Okay. Okay, now we put the snacks in the same place. All right. Got to thinking after I left earlier, transferring this secret to an ecumenical only adds an extra step. Yes, it's safer than walking around within my head, but I would know where to find it. What I really need is a truth conduit so that I can deceive them into thinking I know nothing at all. Oh, gee. Buddy. Gentle sound they produce anchors the mind. Oh. Do I have anything that produces a sound? Yeah. Abrasive matter. Is that? Matter is used to purge unwanted memories. As with any procedure that can alter the mind, it should be used sparingly, considerately. Matters are typically used in communal ceremonies designed to be easily passed from person to person. Yeah, that's this one. We knew it was a mather, we just didn't know what kind of mather. Alright. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, awesome. Mm-hmm. Never felt more tired or more devoid of life. You and me both, sister. An apathy is settled in my bones that I do not seem to be able to shift. But while I still have breath in my lungs, I will not succumb without a fight. Oh. Oh. By the great grace of Grey's Anatomy, I will find a way forward. No, I don't think that's what they meant. Right. So we just... Is it a curse? No, no, not a curse. So you just randomly, you want me to figure something out. Okay. Okay, we know what this is. We found one before. Okay. The key was by the grace of Grey's Anatomy. That was the key. Oh, here's the guy. I think this guy's eye's black. A tip-off about something exciting. You come across the so-called nameless gods? Not by name. Did you also know that the tall stones that you sometimes find in high places are once doorways of a kind? Did not know that. Here's the exciting part. An inscription has appeared on the stone that sits atop Weatherland. This is where you come in. Why? Confident that a pit will open the doorway. The other option is a Babelia to read the inscription. Say if you read the language of the nameless gods, you become cursed, which I can't say I like the sound of. Leaning towards the more direct approach, but then again, that could be dangerous too. disclose something else. Alright. So a pit or a babelia. Have we talked about it? I guess we've seen a babelia. The pit do again? Bounces obviously not produce recognizable directed at powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid rock. Oh. You want to destroy the thing. The meaning of the usual markings and abilities is not clear. They resemble a Mentic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce a Mentic field. Used to aid with translation of foreign text, so they require some skill. I don't know. It feels like either we're destroying the rock or we're gonna send him to an asylum because he's gonna be babbling the names of the gods. I want to say that it's this one. This is probably the babelia, maybe. And what would be the pit? Different elements: earth, sun, and death. Death is that. That. I don't think it's. I think what they want to talk about is gemstones, maybe. Yeah, it would be that one. I don't think we have anything. Excuse me. Then we just. You know what? Thank you. I hope this works. Here's a token of my appreciation. Something for you to ponder over as I'm losing it. Jeez. Really? Yellow sandstone. Okay. Crumbly, yeah. Grave detailing. So... fire is the top one. And then what's this? Wax. That's a candle? Sometimes when you hold things near other things, they change. Doesn't seem to be the case here. But it makes it feel like this is a candle. Something. No. Not doing anything. Okay. Oh, no. Allowed into a weird spot. Okay, Dave, okay, we're in the day. Hold on. Oh, there's that symbol. That's on one of our items. Not sure. All right. Oops. Day 13. With dreams of earning his fortune long banished from his mind, the man brought the casket to a trusted friend, curator of a museum in Undermere. Together they looked for answers. Okay, that's sword with brambles. All right. I'm buried with the Knight of Thorns. Okay. Okay, I don't think it's that one. All right. Kind of have to be this one. Nope. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Do we know anything about a Knight of Thorns? Do we? King said Knight of Thorns. Shimmer on his chest plate, but it's being slain in the Battle of Southerfell. 1356. 1356. There it is. The tomb of the Knight of Thorns resides alongside an ossuary filled with the unknown dead from the Battle of Southerfell. It is an unpleasant place that I don't plan to linger in. Happily, I am able to find the item I came for without any difficulty, and I quickly leave and don't look back until I'm out in the bright of day once more. Why? Disquiet. Not that quiet. Disquiet. Rough and pitted, engraved. Stone with what? Gold? Oh, gold. Fancy. Okay. No symbols. Triangles with lines through them. Air, earth, fire, and water. Okay. Okay. I mean, you could have just done earth, wind, and fire, and we could have had a concert up in here. I notice that some people claim not to fear death. They say that dying scares them, but not death itself. Not me. Not the great Thomas Pope. Give me pain, give me fear. If I can feel them, then I know I'm alive. Going back to the nothingness, that's what I fear. Going back to the nothing? I'm going to do my best to live forever, starting day with a loam. I think it's this. Time's wrong. Okay. Well, that's cool. All right. But I did think it was that earlier when we were looking at loam. Because a hand and holding something. All right. Hand of Jupiter or a fire palm. I need to look up the symbols for Jupiter and fire again. Fire is just the triangle. Jupiter is 10. That's this one. Hey. Cassander. Eyes of Cassander focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. That do not produce a mythic field as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious Hellenic. Care should always be taken with any objects of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the paths shown to them and have been led to ruin. And we got trees with like pointy bits. Yeah. Makes you think of this, right? That's the Witherings. Huh. All right. There's been an unexpected death in the family. It hit all of us quite hard, but particularly my husband, who's the one that died. I would like to gift him a heart chamber. What? Jesus. I like my version of that better. The Baskel on the coast of the beast Blinkathra. Holgar's followers believe that when he slew it, he trapped its soul along with his power item known as the Wraith Chamber. Heart chambers are based on this mythical object. They have morphed over time into a way to keep those dear to us close to heart after death. I'm thinking it's this. So moon with tears. What is that symbol? I've been meaning to look that up. Blessings. I'm thinking it's this. Yeah. All right. Brigic charm. A brig? Alcla? A powerful item that offers hope in times of worry, protection in times of darkness, and wisdom in times of uncertainty. It wields the power of the maiden, the mother, and the crone, the Wiccan triple goddess. Okay. Did you ever work out what that Bishop Square thingy was? Sort of. I suddenly remembered this note that I found some time ago, and it occurred to me that it might be related. I almost threw it away, but it intrigued me, so I held on to it. I haven't a clue what it means. Cool, give it to me. Yeah, mate. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. Okay. Things in spring. Symbols on the map lead me up the winding stair to the north tower. The pendant has been carefully hidden, but knowing where to look means that it does not take me long. I'm soon on my way back to the shop with a new trinket to add to our growing collection. Okay. Bronze and oak. Spins freely. What's freely got to do with it? The Nile Champion reference? Okay. Well, that just kind of disappears when I do that. I thought this was a Tormen's Bane, but now I'm thinking maybe that might be this symbol. Oh, triple goddess. Hold on, crap. What were we just looking at? There was a Brigit? Brigit Charm. Brigit Charm is going to be this. I think. Okay. Now back to this. All right. Well, shit. Okay. Did I go the wrong way? Paralysis, but sideways? No. Circles with a line. Circles with a line. Wrong book, Darwin. This book. It's... Yeah, it's against paralysis. Is that what we thought the Tormen's Bane was going to do? Yeah. Yes, okay, so that's not what this is. That's what this is. Okay. Yeah, that one didn't make me super happy the first time, but something isn't right at the museum. I wonder why. Where it's all my fault. It probably is. I know my brother will be back by now. But I had an idea, though. I'm no thaumaturge, but I think I can weaken it using a witherance. Oh, dear me, this is better work. It did better. That's not a witherance? That's supposed to be the witherance. Oh, shit. I thought I had that. Wood is more commonly used. Is it this guy? Weakness, yes, it's this guy. Okay. Okay. Folium. Blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 times during the ritual of the Hand of Prior. Fair huntsmen and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out the basilisk, because a folium blade is the only known way to pierce its thick armor. That's this. Is that what we just... Right? Yeah. Drawn across the folium 6 times. Yeah. Hand of Prior. Yeah. Got a bunch of grooves in it. You draw it across that over and over and over again. That's what I'm going with. See what happens. My mind is severed. Need Mether. Which Mether, though? Purging unwanted memories. Okay. Any other Methers? That's a restful Mether. We've done that one before. Okay. That's going to be the Solemn. Yes. Okay. So the Solemn Nether. Which one is my Solemn Nether? Wixic Cord. Despite the name, these simple-looking items do not produce a Wixic field. They belong to the diurnal branch. They cause a freezing effect on the body, earning them the nickname Medusa Stones. Well, shit. Now I'm like, is this the Wixit cord? I don't have anything else that, I mean, it might be. Damn it. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna remove this. Discovered something by the thermic needle. I would hope so. I'm going to try to swim across the lake, was compelled to do so by some invisible force. I was looking for something, whatever it is, it's right here in Undermere. Not all, I decided to experiment with the Umbra. Why? When I was under its spell, I heard whispers. Something was calling to me, and it left me feeling terribly afraid. It must be what's keeping my patients in their trance-like state. Never to use a Gaudian siren before, but it occurred to me that I might be able to use it to drown out the whispers. Really? Really, lady? Just layers on layers of stuff we don't want to deal with. Thinking that? Maybe? Oh, no, it's that. It's that one. It's this one. Okay. Yeah, it's this. Carrick's candle. These items produce an invisible light that peels back the years, allowing a glimpse into the past. The fact is often murky and blurred, but it works passably on stationary objects. Marked a picture candle upon their surface. That's the thing that we have. Visible light that peels back the years. That's... How do I do this to myself every time? The siren now. Okay, Carrick's candle. Carrick's candle. Okay, that's what this is. But now, what am I peeling back? Oh, look, that thing's giving off fumes now. What am I peeling back the years of? Anything? Any other objects? I'm sorry. How do I know? Doing its thing. Get rid of that now. I don't know. Sorry. Habit. Here to learn that the Nalian casket is a dark article, a class reserved for the most cursed and the most dangerous of objects. Locked it away deep within the museum's archives. You know, here we go. Along with other such artifacts that are best kept from public eyes. Yeah. He's right. This is his fault. Oh. Can I ask you a question? I'm under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Barn where the axe meets the tree. Heathwood, maybe? Alright. That was a good sound. It was a good sound. I'm looking for visual clues, but I'm not sure that's what we're wanting. The names of the roads. Oak Street. Oh. Where the axe meets the tree. Woodcutter's Lane with Pine Road. Yeah. To the side of the house sits a dilapidated barn. The stench of manure is overpowering. There's no sign of an owner, so I search carefully, not sure exactly what I'm looking for. Suddenly, I spy a flash of blue, a bottle. This is it. Please let me go. Wait a minute. It's blue painted porcelain. Yeah, it's really nice. Got an eye on it, which is creepy. A scent like that of a brewing storm. Okay. Where? I don't really have it. What's in there? Yeah. Is your mom back yet? Nope. Yeah, she does. Another breakthrough. Some clue that leads to another hidden part of strange antiquities. Oh. Okay. From the individual, a stone for dark purposes. From the celestial, a stone of the earth. From the diurnal, a stone of death. Hold on. Yeah, individual. A Mintic or Wixic. Mintic or Wixic, and it's a stone for dark purposes. Dark stone for dark purposes. Okay. So that's going to be... It's from the celestial, a stone of the earth. Selenic or Dradic. So it's going to be Dradic. So it's going to be that green. I mean, this could be anywhere, to be clear. I think we could use Serenos, but I think maybe this. Diurnal is stone of death. Diurnal could be Diurnic or Noctic. So it's going to be the Vivianite. So the green blue. Do we have a green blue? Anywhere? Here, right? Yes. Oh, okay. A reset? No. Oh, shit. Does this look like anything else? Wait, what is that? Oh. Wait, what the hell? This points to certain objects. What kind of objects? That's interesting. Okay. Now back to trying to figure this out. Stone for dark print. Okay, I don't. Oh. Anything that's been hinting at this kind of stuff? At all? this. That's a lot of combinations to just try my hand. Nope, that was not the button I wanted. Oh, what was the combination again? Crap. This was, oh, that's what that was. What was there? Shit. What was in the middle one now? That was the first one. What was the final one? What was the second? This? Okay. Didn't mean to click leave. I meant to click. Okay. This looked like... I'm just going to say this is stupid, but it looked like the diverging hook thing, so I tried it. Wow. Wow. Bronze. Dark green. Okay. Vibrates with energy. All right. Okay. Just a good vibration. Thank you for the mether. Seen into the yawning deep. I've seen beauty beyond the comprehending mind. Price is steep, but I pay it gladly. Why are you dressed like a Jedi? My shadow anchor broken. Must replace. Shadow. Let me just... Wasn't I like, isn't this a shadow anchor? No. Oh no, we weren't sure. Oh, so he's shadow. He was shadow casting those. So it might be a pendant or something, or a totem you clutch in their hand. Symbols or gemstones. Individual branch. Individual. So it could be Mintic or Wixic, but is it going to be Mintic because you're projecting your mind? Medium circle, big circle, small circle. With an elongated diamond. Put this up here. Like this. It's the basketball. It's the basketball Jones. I got the basketball Jones. Medium, big. Okay, so we're looking for a basketball field. Be a pendant or something you hold in your hand. That's not it. That's not it. Okay, so we're just rolling some things out here. Not it. Not it. Not it. Not it. This thing seems to be, yeah, something else. There's a basketball field. And it's... Yeah, someone makes your head swim though. Hypnosis. That's the hypnosis one, so I don't think that's what we're... Yeah. Okay. Now we're getting there. No. blue gemstones, which... what? Mentic. Anchor between the body and the mind. Okay, that's it. That's it. Alright. Nephroguant? Excuse me? I think that's illegal in like 43 states. These were once worn by the necromancers of the Five Knolls, who used them in their rituals of resurrection. The power became bound to them such that if they were to remove them, even after death, the Nephroquant would crumble to dust. Today their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infections. However, they will cause Braxis if held against bear skin for long periods. Is that the ring? It's the ring. It's this. It's this. Yeah, I think it's that. I think that's a hand of one of the necromancers. You've shown yourself to be a useful ally in these worrisome times. I wasn't trying to be. Keep one eye on the lake in the coming days. Uh-oh. Blackened eyes seek the casket, and waters turn to midnight. Perform the sacrament and have faith in Holgar. Sure. Ah, boy. Oh, this needs to... Didn't go back. Sacrament is a baptism ceremony in which one's life is pledged to the warrior god Holgar, performed by a blood priest within a stone circle. In spring, a charm of green growth. Oh no. In spring, a charm of green growth. Do we have like symbols for growth? Of green growth. In summer, a pendant of the yellow sun. In autumn, an instrument of the red night. In winter, a totem of blue fire. I think this might be the items we need to collect to finish, like to beat the game. Green growth, yellow sun. So the yellow sun is going to be the this thing, the sun bond. Okay. Great. Right. And this letter was sorted incorrectly. He ended up doing a round trip to Kindle and back. Better late than never. Is it? Spent a long time looking for an object that was believed to have been lost somewhere in the catacombs. The adventurer and thaumaturge Marwyn left a trail to her hidden stash, or so the story goes. Followed as far as the ossuary of the damned, a chilling bone-filled alcove carved into a natural chamber in the upper levels. Seems her marking has been worn away by time after that. Pass on this story to you in the hope that you can succeed where I have failed. This is what the candle's for. Ossuary of the damned. What's this place? I'm able to follow Monroe's trail for a while, but the card markings are faded and worn by centuries of weathering. By the time I reach the ossuary, I can no longer make them out. Fortunately, I've always wanted an excuse to use a carrot scandal. Yeah, I was right. Because this is fire and this is wax. Which means candle. Let me switch this over to green. Thank you. Stalagmites retreat under the light of the candle as I hold it aloft and search the shifting rock walls for any signs of Marwyn's trail. Suddenly I see it, an M etched into the rock as clear as vision carved yesterday. I follow the trail in an excited hurry, tripping and stumbling as the candle distorts the height of the floor. Till I come to its end at a small boulder. Pulling the rock to one side, I reach behind it and reclaim Marwyn's lost treasure. Not worth it. Not worth it. Gives me goosebumps. It's the bumps on it, I guess. Somewhat cool. It's made out of 10. Running out of space. Look at this. Yeah, running out of space, Jupiter. Running out of space. Oh, you again. Oh, great. What was he doing last time? He screwed himself up, and we gotta fix it. What was he doing? Oh, right. He talked to the gods. They're cursed. Okay. Affects the mouth and tongue so that speech becomes impossible. So torments paralysis. Okay, so we got the thing for that. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. I don't even know how I managed to get down from Weatherlam. I don't even know where that is, so. Everything went dark after reading the inscription on the tollstone, but somehow I knew if I made it strange antiquities, I would be okay. Through the darkness, I received a message from the Nameless Ones. They seek an item called the Nalian Casket, yes. If we give it to them, they promise to free those it has infected. I don't think we have a choice. At least we can be certain of one thing. If they have the casket, they will not allow it to be opened. All they desire, all they value is power, and opening the casket will release all of its contained power. Ugh. We're being given choices. Like, do you want to give power to the nameless gods, or do you want to, like, summon Holgren and have him defeat them, apparently? Oh, boy. His eyes are rough for Anna. Yeah. Screens that absolutely crawl through their meaningless lives. Wow. Zephyrim or an abrasive mether? We'll be giving a choice here too. What do we want to purge unwanted memories? Or I don't like deep wells of anger and channel them to press. This is the power of the West Wind. We want this. I think we want to give them that. Because there's something. I think Verona's pissed off inside their head. And they want to quiet her so they can keep using her body. And I don't think we want that. I don't think we want that. It's the one that smelled like the storm. Shit. I got something that smelled like the storm. Is it this? Yes. For the ritual of the broken path, the grist is heated slowly over flame. To have full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete. No matter how hot it gets, the ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixit art. Common to suffer burns, and when dug directly, it should not be painful. Okay, they just leave. Okay. Well, that's troubling. So, no. I mean, kind of. Still don't know what this is doing. It's definitely a highlight, like powerful objects. But I don't know why. Problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly and inevitably the darkness seeps out. Yes. Uh-huh. Ah. Really? Really, game? This could be any direction, couldn't it? I mean, I want it to be... I want it to be this direction, but it's... I don't think it is. It's not going to be these, is it? It's not the same angles. Could it be? Good, it could be like that. Which would put it here. Okay. Hailing deeply from the spirit vault to stave off the madness of the depths, I made my way carefully down crumbling passageways past decaying crypts. Placed carelessly on top of the tomb is a collection of clay pots. Some lie in pieces, but most are whole. First, the collection seems unremarkable, but one in particular stands out. I take it back up to the surface to take a closer look. Okay. No. No. And we get downward and upward chevrons with a dot, and then the downward triangle with a line through it. So it's Earth. What are the chevrons with a dot? No idea. No idea. Where the hell am I supposed to put this? I'm out of space. One very dear to me has fallen ill. I'm like a nephroquant. I'd like to win the lottery. Yeah, I was right. Dread Vivant. The only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts and siphon power away from oneself for a short time. Wait, for a time. Wait, what? Power rising up off a Dread Vivant is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death. Good and evil, of hope and despair. Please do pay us a visit. We have some items that we're confident will be of interest to you. Market Avenue. What is that? 15. Where's 15? Yeah, there's Margaret. Manor dropped off his cart and introduced himself the owner of the Twinings, an unusual sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. He leads me past wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions. The room, unlike the others, this one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes containing ominous-looking liquids and organic materials. No, it might not look like much, but there are some items of value among the junk here. Take your time and let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I have indeed unearthed something very interesting that I'm keen to take back to the shop for further investigation. Oh, yeah. Wood painted green. That's a green? Wood painted to look like bone. Okay. Interesting. Reflect on my own mortality. That's the grim whatever. Or something. Something. That's the something. What a... Dread Vivant. Balance of life and death, of good and evil. I'm thinking that's the Dread Vivant. I leave the 20s in my hall when a man shouts at me from across the street. As I look around annoyed, I notice to my horror that the man's eyes are as black as coal. He rushes towards me and I stumble backwards, fumbling with the strap of my satchel as I try to grab an item to stop him. Come on, open up. Did we try this? It's not it. So that is what I thought it was then. And now I don't remember what that was. Because I was worried that it wasn't what I thought it was and that it was going to be a Wixic thing. It's a folium. That's it. I was right the first time. I was right the first time. A Wixic cord. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, I mean, it should give off like a cold feeling, right? Simple looking items. Okay. relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestones. Turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. When I finally come to my senses, I realize I should alert Dr. Robertson, but by the time I return to the Twinings, the man is nowhere to be seen. Well, sucks to be us. Something bad is about to happen. Are you about to cause it? Oh. Raven's note. My grandfather once taught me how to use a Cassander to see the paths ahead, but I saw what it did to him and vowed never to touch one again after he died. The gnawing worry of what is coming has become too much for me. Did I say I thought I knew what that was? No. Eyes of a Cassander focus the power of the mind. Eyes. That's a Selenic field. It's going to be the big circle, little circle, big circle. It's that one. Okay. The DNA field. Okay. Yeah. So I think we're dealing with this. No. But we are feeling watched. Oh, Jesus. This guy, I didn't even realize you could click all that stuff. Okay, so that's not it. Huh. That's got the same thing. What was that? That's like earth and fire? It could also be this. Nope, it doesn't produce anything at all. Okay. Oh, what is this one? Nope, that ain't it. Okay. Those are the eyes. A weaving edge is used to enter the red night, bloodthirsty state of mind. Tradition dictates that the handle should be made from the wood of a great oak. We had... I thought there was something made of oak. That we did, but it was something... Yeah, that was the wrong thing. What is this on? You. Well, fuck you. We want oak. Oh, that's too easy. Oh, it's too easy. Oh, we know this. We know this one for sure. Yeah, we use that. Okay. Maybe I just don't have that yet. There seems to be something going on in Undermere. The sooner I could get this sorted and be on my way, the better. Or you could just leave. Alka gave me a ring, and I have had nothing but bad fortune ever since. I didn't think it might be cursed. Any way to uncurse it? Yeah. Yes, there it is. We put it in that thingamajiggy and a Cussack purifier. Where's oh god, okay. There it is. I've been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy, and I'm fascinated by the use of objects in ritual ceremonies. Good for you. If you're able to get your hands on a gris, I would be very interested in studying it further. Like gris and like that and like gris? Or no, wait, no. That's not it. The gris is heated slowly over flame. Broken path. Wixic. Okay. So it's going to be this. Circle big, circle fat, circle. Triangle. Oh, that's this? Is that right? No. Wixic. We want this. We want this one. No, we want this one. Okay. Alright. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the wave that moves out from the inside object. Broken path. Heated over flame. How was that? The two finger thing. Let's see. The broken path gonna feature maybe the snakes. Something heated over flame. Maybe one of these two. Any other snake? Maybe one of these two. So to pierce my soul. Stone of Fire and Fury. I was wrong. And oh god, we gotta do 5 of these now. Jupiter, save me. There's Jupiter. Okay, that's better. We could do 3 of these, yes. Bank those. We had 2 plus a moon. Once again, double moon. I want, yeah. Should maybe reroll because I was realizing we had 3 of a kind before and I should have chased 4. Okay. Okay. Let's lock those. And go for 4 suns. Lock. Got it. Okay. Now we just need 2 snack. Snack attack. Snack attack. We've maintained our sanity. Getting more difficult. Okay, you want a grist. Blah, 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 grist. And so I know it's not this now. Gonna be that. Move away from the snake, and think about the fact that it has to sit in fire. And we get the Linima, also called a moon pool, heart of tranquility, harnesses the power of the elements to create an aura of unease. These keep people away from places they're not welcome. There's a superstition among thaumaturgists that says that a lunima should not be used when the moon is full. Not known where this idea came from. This is the power of the elements to create unease. I don't know. This is like all the elements. I still think this is the lunima. But can we... It doesn't seem to do it. Something else? That's not it. I think this. I think that's it. Still don't know what this whole puzzle is. Been a basket site. I knew it. I knew it. The hills across the river from Back Barrow. And say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock and my village. Better me than a younger man with his life ahead of him. I've come to prepare my sword. Prepare it? Good sir. Prepare it. Go get it. I knew we were going to have a basilisk, so at some point. You again. You've escaped. First, my patience grew agitated when I used the Gaudian siren, but then I had a breakthrough. Van Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid calmly, and I made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraints. Yeah, oops. I don't know what happened, whether the siren stopped working or perhaps it had never worked and she tricked me, but almost immediately she changed back and turned violent. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the others. We tried to stop them, but they fought their way out of the hospital. I have no idea where they're going. Probably here. Probably coming for me. And you let them loose. Almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power that leached into the stone and earth of its lightless tomb. The power of Undermere. Dang it. There we go. Okay. Now we have our clue. Now we have our clue. So we need to get the clock to look like this. That's it. But what does that mean? This one? The air is stifling in the darkness, and the claustrophobia of the tunnels almost overwhelms me, but I press on. I remind myself that there are few who venture down here, which means the chances of an interesting find are higher. It take long for my search to bear fruit. Why is there fruit this far below the earth? Oh, Jesus. Sharper than it looks. It looks pretty sharp, to be clear. Oak. Okay, and gold. So what we just... Weaving edge. Candle should be made from the wood of a great oak. Okay. Alright, Jupiter, here we go. Getting towards the end. Witherance was a terrible idea. Only gonna make things worse. That's on you. Sheila's back. Black casket. It was a dark article. Yeah, it's an alien casket. I brought to Eli right then and there, but I knew he would want to destroy it for good reason. Collector of things and curses, apparently. Seemed too important to allow to be destroyed, but I see now how naive that was now. The casket is far more dangerous than anything I've come across before. But now I hear they are looking for it with their black eyes. Either I need to keep them out of the museum or bring the casket here to Strange Antiquities and hide it in one of its secret places. Dread Vivant or Lunima? Well, I think we think we have a Dread Vivant, right? And then I think we have a Lunima? Yeah. I think I have both of these. I think this is the Dread Vivant. I think that's the Lunima. I think we... This would keep them out of the museum. This would bring it here, maybe? I was wrong. That is not a Dread Vivant. I have paid the price. Okay. Noticeably invigorating. Invigorating. It's not invigoration. Goosebumps. Being watched. Head swimming. It's the edge. It's the reflecting on mortality. Eyes piercing the soul. That's nothing. Nothing. Life and death. The infinity symbol and then this weird symbol. We have something. that going on. Did I put it somewhere and forget about it? Definitely not it. I mean, all of these are labeled. Oh, I misplaced something? I sworn I had something with this symbol prominently on it. I won't put it down here anywhere. I don't know. I've lost it, apparently. And by it, I mean in my mind, I guess. So no idea what I did with it. We didn't accidentally put it in a closed space, did we? We can't like we can't give anything away. They always ends up back in the collection. That isn't what I thought it was. That's not a Lunima. Lunima. Okay. Okay. Well, me. So I was wrong about both of them. Some silver, maybe. Elements, and that's the thing is that the circular object has all of these I didn't do it. So why I was thinking that was going to be it. That's everything in it. What is that? It's the witch sign. Hmm. Hmm. Classic purifier was great. This was the with the crescent. Hmm. I feel like I'm stuck. Black stone. Fury. Or no, this one. Night Darkness. Yeah, I mean, I swear it's this. It should be this. It should be the Dread Avant. Because it's got this, which is the Death Stone. Well, no, that's a dark stone for dark purposes. So maybe that's... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're just kind of experimenting at this point. What are these? These are the... green gemstones. Jade. Yeah, they look more like jade. Hint. Every choice can have consequences. That's not helpful. It tells me which items I need to put on the plinths below the counter. I mean, this is the only... Oh, so it's stored here somewhere. Resonant objects? What? Is that things that don't have an effect? Resonance compass and a Zephyr. Oh. Well, we have one of these. I didn't realize we had a description for that. Well, we have this. And it can point towards resonant objects. Both of those are resonant objects. This one's lighter than that one. So far, looks like this. What other kind of resonant objects do we have? Oh, this thing. Maybe like this. Nope. I was first, I was last. I mean, I did that. Yeah. Those are 3 resonant objects. I'm guessing it wants a specific 3. This is the heaviest one we have. That one I have to figure out, like. Okay. Okay. I need to move these out of the way because they're causing problems. Right now, those are the weights. Down here they point to those. But I've got a resonant object up here somewhere. What's that? What about anything else? Oh. Mm-hmm. Kind of. No. Okay, so I think it's those 5. So this is the heaviest. And it's this one. It's this one. Oh, interesting. This is the lightest. Okay. The lightest first. Middle. Boom. Why? Why did you do this to me? Okay. I get it. It's a red Vivant. If I put my finger on it, really? Oh, look, I got my finger on it. Energetic somehow. This is going to be the red one. No, I'm going to put all these back. Where are the others? Oh, they're still down here. Okay. Move this down. Hey, welcome back. Sorry, I had to close the shop for a second. I think you were looking for this. This call is death and the flowers left, sure. Light of Caution. Despite appearances, these Noctic items have no connection to the League of the Amphissian Heart. Okay. They're objects of considerable power that can turn darkness to light, fear to joy. Oh, that's nice. Alien Amphissian Heart. Where's this gonna go now? It's here. Oh, so they look like the snake. Maybe. Right. Yeah. Spider Priest is knocked them. No, yeah, so they're not gonna be snaky. Darkness to light. I'm guessing maybe this. What did we say the black and with the white was? Night and darkness. Okay. Charm of green growth. Pendant of the Yellow Sun. We have this. We have Pendant of the Yellow Sun. Oh, we'll get rid of this now. Pendant of the Yellow Sun is this. Instrument of the Red Knight. Oh, that was the thing. Isn't that the knight, like the knife? Moving edge, yes. Okay. And that's this one. Okay, so we've got 2 of the 4. Green growth and blue fire. Ooh, blue fire? No. I mean, I don't have anything about green or growth. Could be something with jade for green growth. Have some rhinos do again. Never mind. Okay. Mm. Interesting. I'm not sure. I mean, there's an argument that Hey, Dan Slower, there's an argument that, you know, this still is valid. It's related to the forest, but there's also this, which is all the seasons with the green gemstone in it. What a blue fire. I don't know. David, what's going on? That's probably a good idea. Recently come into possession of a number of texts on the subject of arcane artifacts. You're welcome to them if you're any use to you. If you're here for me, then I will donate them to the library across the street. Where? Oh. Library across the street. Okay. That's how I figure out where they're going. Where's the library? 26. 26. Some of the scrolls are promising. They're written in the Dradic script, and my understanding is too rudimentary to make use of them. If Rona was around, I'm sure she could translate them, but she isn't, and I can't. Oh. What was the Babel? Whatever. Bellion. It's the belly made my head spin. I close my eyes tight for a moment as my mind catches up. Pages swirl and blur in front of me, letters and words floating in and out of focus. After a time, I find that I can read them, but it takes some effort and I feel drained as I reach the end. Water shadow. And as alleged, the water shadow can be used to pass through solid matter. The art is long faded from memory. Items themselves are often uninteresting, producing only a faint thaumic field, perhaps as a result of going unused for so many years. What's this? Can't you just... Okay. Something back? It didn't... Oh, water shadow updated. So where's... Yeah, interesting. Bloodbath. So once thought that these items can be used to commune with the dead, but it is now widely believed that such a thing is not possible. It is not known where the strange voices that emanate from a bloodbath... Oh, voices. Some believe that their voice of the name is God. Oh. We heard voices from something, didn't we? So that's the bloodbath. Oh, all that's been happening at Undermere. I picked the worst week possible. This is my Bregic charm. Maybe I have one I can replace it with. 2. Idea of what that would be once, but hope in times of worry, protect in times of darkness, and wisdom in times of uncertainty. Oh, yeah, we think it's this one. Yeah, it is. Argyle, a vessel of the earth used in various Dradic rituals. That's going to be this. I can make that green now. You were gone? No. But your brother's a lot to deal with. Well, it's good for you. I already know that. Your brother hasn't. Yes. Yes. Not gonna be easy? Oh, great. I'm gonna create a pillar of Polaris. I just hope there's enough time to repair. I'm afraid I can't stay, but I'll be back as soon as I can. You're useless. Useless. Worst boss ever. Come from blasted energy that can consume the darkness. In my opinion, is the safest way to destroy powerful dark articles. It can only be produced at a place of significant thaumic convergence. Strength and weakness, light and darkness. Align the opposing powers at opposing compass points. With Corshun's light, the strong will be made weak, and the dark will be made light. Okay. So strength and weakness, light and darkness. The compass points, it's this. It's spring, summer, autumn, and winter, because that's this. That's the compass points. This is summer and winter, and this is spring and autumn. So summer is at the top. Red Knight was autumn, so that's going to be this. So it'll look like this, and we just need to figure out what the other ones look like. Light and darkness. So winter, a totem of blue fire should be darkness. And then we have to figure out where to go to produce it. Like to do the ritual. I've had my energy drained by some disturbing evil power. It's called capitalism. For days now, I felt tired and frail, and today I found something that horrified me. Beneath my bed, I discovered a carved wooden effigy with a strange symbol upon it, painted upon it. I don't know who has done this to me, but all I want for now is to lift this feeling of weakness. Where's the strong one? Fortnite. Somebody put a witherance near her. Do you want to leave that? No? Okay. I mean, oh, I guess we already have it. It's right here. Oh, like a blood back. Oh, gee. Voices. Fine. Korshana. These are used to call in the guile and wisdom of the goddess Korshan. Goddess of earth, creation, rebirth. It is maintained by some that these are not objects of power, but they exude an imposing aura that is hard to explain. Oh no. Okay. Alright. I mean, we're getting more things tagged correctly, at least. There's the casket, but it's gone. Oh. He's back in town, but he hasn't come to see me, and if he's not here, then I don't know where to find him. Oh god, what do we do? That's a good question. I'm just gonna close up shop and go to bed. How's that? As an answer. It festered and pulsated until it could no longer be contained. Some part of it reached out from the darkness, creating eyes that it might find itself and hands that it might open itself. The casket wanted to be open. Well, I don't like that. Come on. Line below books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. Library. Elizabeth Library is quite having books and knowledge. Its shelves well stocked and well kept. A place where time slows with every turn of a page. The librarian Simone sits at the desk, her focus fixed on her work as always. Found some old books that dig into the history of strange antiquities, she says without looking up. Very old, you know. I'll be sure to visit if I uncover anything useful. Oh, that's not. It's not yet. Okay. Below. Could be any one of these. I'll be all the way down here. Ooh. Slowly freaking myself out on the meter, apparently. You know, I'm just gonna go off. It was a mistake. As I open the door, I'm hit by the musty smell of damp. This room hasn't been entered for some time. The corner of the room is piled high with scrolls of parchment and old books, but underneath the debris I find something of interest. There's the blue thing we're probably looking for, right? Driftwood, painted markings, turquoise gemstone. that's probably... I'm going to say that's probably the totem of blue fire. I don't know that for sure. We're going to pretend it is for the moment. I don't know what else it could be. The museum was ransacked last night. Look for my brother, but he's nowhere to be found. The good news is they didn't find what they were looking for. I moved the casket myself. God! I hid it here in one of the strange antiquities vaults. Safe for now, but we can't leave it here for long. I have more to prepare, but I've left instructions how to access the vault in the desk drawer. Which desk drawer? God dang it. What if I don't want to get the casket out right now? The lake has turned black. Selman's go, I'd say that's probably quite a bad one. It could just be an oil spill. It won't deliver itself. Might start. Found this note in an old writing desk up at Gleaston Castle. I expect will mean more to you. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. Feels all too pressing as we hurtle towards winter and a terrible, unknowable fate. Okay. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. Show me fear. Fear. So cross, okay, control cross. So that's where it's here. Okay, so fear in autumn, rising in winter. Search the room at the foot of the western tower quite thoroughly to find a stash of papers. To my dismay, they are largely the scrawlings of a madman, but in amongst the nonsense there is some valuable information. Like his PIN number. Storm word. These simple items supposedly grant a low level of protection against the elements, but this author has personally become soaked to the bone in 1 2-minute downpours to trust those claims. Made from metal, typically bronze or iron. That's going to be the thing up here. This is a storm ward. I don't know what that other thing is. This is a storm ward. Strong. Oh, storm ward. Okay, and what was the other thing that... There's another page. Manus? According to Whitlock, these are lighter than an evocant by half. Not exactly the most useful insight. Carried by desert nomads who use them to conjure precious water from the cool night air. Anything that looks like that could do that? I don't see anything that would hold water. Oh, I guess maybe this. But that seems bright red for that. Show me an evocant. Oh, it's way the same as man's heart. All right. Okay. Yeah. Stone items. No, stone. Stone items? That's stone, right? What the hell? Oh, there it is. Nope. I don't think I have anything else that would hold water. I think that's an Argyle, yeah. That hold water? Nope. That's a mother. I think it's a mother. Yeah, it's a mother. I think we just don't have what we're looking for yet. Barton? Missing piece of the puzzle, really? The ancient shrine to the nameless gods at the skull of Blanca. Seems humanity tried worshiping them once, long ago, before we learned how little they care for us. Take the casket there. Or happens we must not allow it to be opened. Can we just not... I mean, we just kind of want to destroy it. Give the gods the finger. It's time to end this now. Bring the casket to the pit. No. No, no. No, no. I don't even know that this is the right thing. Totem of blue fire. I don't even know that that's a totem of blue fire. I don't think it is. I think it's one of those water things. I think it's that, what's the thing that I'm just talking about? Water shadow. No. Wait. Atomic field. Look. Stormward. I think it was. No, that's the other thing. Okay, so hold on. This requires. Nope. Nope, that's a significant field. Okay. That's not what I thought. Candle that gives off no light. Well, we know what that is. That's this. Come on. An anchor that's never touched the ocean. Shadow anchor. Shadow anchor. Okay. Which was the shadow anchor again? Anchor that's never touched the ocean. A finger, but not a flash. Witch's finger. Is it this? It is. That's why did everything go away? Just because I right-clicked on it? God dang it. What was the other thing? Oh no. Anchor, the anchor. That one, okay. Okay. Black and wood. Rough, smooth. Complex feeling of both horrifying and yet compelling. Can I touch that? Okay, good. I pushed the button. Yeah, let's do it. Folks. I don't know the other charms. I think these are the same thing. Green. Like something maybe with the leaf symbol on it. What's a Scythian charm do? I mean, it is a charm. Yeah, so this one. It's this one. Okay, so that goes spring. Okay. And we just need blue fire. Winter. Totem of blue fire. Gonna be like ice or frost? Isn't one of these burn elements burn blue? I don't know. And what's worse, it's time for Dev Insights. It's time for Dev Insights. So, we're gonna go raid Sceny Games, and I'm gonna, I don't know, leave this here. Tomorrow, I guess we will wrap this up, or attempt to wrap this up, before we play other games. Because I feel like we're just right. We're clearly right at the end, but how long is it going to take my brain to figure that out? I don't know. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Enjoy Dev Insights, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.